motherfucker.
Alex alive.
Alex.
I know. I'm alive and I hate it. But pays the bills, you know? Oh, we're gonna start this shit.
We're alive.
We're alive. Mr. Trebek.
Can't even...
Thank you very much.
Whoa! Fuck. What the fuck?
Oh, no. Well, some bad news, folks. We crossed our sub goal already.
This is fucked.
Haven't even started the game. Haven't said hi to the guests. Haven't done anecdotes yet.
Thank you very much.
Does this happen when I play pinball on my phone at the beginning of shows? Because I'll keep on doing that.
We got a new Trebek.
I haven't even introduced the damn show and you're replacing me. Oh my god. I might as well stay on stage. I think.
This is fucked. Can we just meet the guests first?
Fuck you! Nah, sure. All right, welcome to Subjective Jeopardy, everybody. I'm so sorry to start with such an aggressive tone, but we're excited, okay? It's gonna be a wonderful game today. We have 3 fantastic guests here. Let's go ahead and go over to the guest corner and say hi to them. A returning champion, Ringer. You've definitely seen him in the Tournament of Champions. Oh, actually, no, you haven't, but he's been on the show a couple times before. It's Luke, the Luke Man Taylor, host of Fortnite Talk Show, among other great variety shows on Twitch.
Well,
Luke,
it's great. Or do I say something?
By all means, man.
Oh, God, it's so great to be here. What a treasure this show is, and I seriously can't wait to be part of it tonight.
Thank you. He's also a great actor, if you can see that now. In the middle, we
That's not
have a
acting.
wonderful, this is the first time on the show, I believe. We have a member of the Goo Crew, a dear friend of ours now. He's on his phone also, playing game, maybe. It's Pat Pizza Suplex. Come on, Pat. Welcome to Everything Now Show / Subjective Jeopardy.
Hi, everybody. Do you have versions of these bodies you use if the guests aren't white?
No. Actually, yes.
Yeah, I think we do, actually.
Wait, yeah, we do. Do you want to be black?
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, the world's your
Yes!
oyster, Pat. New beginnings, you know what I mean? Okay, so... And thank you, Pat, for joining us. And finally, we have the wonderful Chris Wade from Chapo Trap House joining us. And hopefully this time the show won't explode with him on it. Thank you for joining us,
We were
Chris.
simply too powerful last time.
It's true. We had to nerf some of the other guests, and by that I mean we killed them. So we're gonna go ahead and play Subjective Jeopardy, and you know how it works. It's like Jeopardy, but all the answers are subjective, and you have a chance to defend your point or be completely usurped by someone else's subjectively better answer. Here's the board. You can pick a category and a subjective amount of points, and then we'll take the clue in there. And then the show will just kind of, that's how it's going to work. Also, you can interact with the show in many ways. Sound alerts over here. You can swap the host like you just did. If you subscribe to the show, we will go to some sponsored ads a little later. I mean, you did subscribe to the show.
Yeah, I guess we have to do that.
So we're going to have to do some improv
We'll
later.
do it later.
That's fine, yeah. Well, I'm postponing and I'm procrastinating on my obligatory legally binding improv I gotta do. Hi, Libtron in the chat. Oh, I guess I'll say hi to every single person in the studio audience as well. Mimi, Charlton FFS,
Mini-me.
spread, oh yeah. Get in my belly.
Get in my belly, mini-me.
Judge didn't like
You
my
guys do
song.
an Austin Powers version of this.
Hey folks, if you swap hosts enough, you might
Powers.
just get enough brain-rotted ideas for alternate Trebeks. Maybe there will be a
up,
Austin
Omar?
Powers one, who knows. I got like 3 names in and the rest. Oh wait, Cartman was based on me. What's going on there? What's going on there? Who are you?
Is that real?
What did you do? Who are you? And I said hi to this name off camera earlier, but whole stink like crazy. Wow, I gotta stop saying names after that. Unfortunately, I have to let that be the peak of how it goes. Since Chris was here last, I'm gonna let Chris have control of the board. Go ahead and pick a category and an amount.
Thank you, Alex. I'll go with spookiest for a few to start us off.
Throw a spookiest review. Oh my God, we're starting. This is perfect. This is perfect. Less than 5 minutes in, asked one of the guests if they want to be black. Now we're doing the image clues. These images are submitted by our Discord. Please join the Discord if you want to submit images for improvisers to improvise off of, like in this instance here. We will see an image and the players will just have to let us know what the question is. Right. So,
Yup.
so Chris, do you have anything you want to say about this?
This is the answer.
I forgot I had control of the board.
Yeah, this is technically yours.
What is the current state of sex education in America?
Interesting. And I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I'm changing!
That is correct, sir. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You still have the board, Chris. Let's see what's next.
Let's keep with spookiest. I'll go spookiest for some.
Spookiest for some.
Yep.
Any second now. This is the spookiest thing to find left behind in your Waymo.
What is a robot penis?
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. That would, for some, be quite enticing.
Okay,
Let's
yes.
whoever buzzes in next. Let's see.
Beep, beep, beep.
Luke,
What is blood?
blood. That is correct. That is correct. You know, even if it's like an animal's blood, you're kind of like, well, what is an animal doing back here? I'm allergic.
Beep, beep,
Right?
beep.
Right.
Luke, you have the board.
Someone's beeping.
Oh no, I
beep.
think Pat actually wants to
That
buzz
was
in.
answer.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, we already gave the points to Luke,
beep,
but
beep.
Pat, go ahead.
I'd like to give it to Pat. Thanks.
Okay, go for it, Pat.
What is a Waymo?
In the back seat.
A Waymo in the back seat of the Waymo? A sort of like Russian nesting doll of Waymos?
Is he just asking what it is?
Are you asking
What
what
is
it
a Waymo?
is?
Oh, man.
What is a Waymo?
Clarify.
Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, no.
Do you want to take a second shot at answering the question?
I think we have a self-answering guest here on the show.
Oh, so do
What is
you
a-
want to
what is a
do you want to
Waymo?
answer the question that you just posed?
See, this is what I was asking
Beep.
earlier. Are actual questions supposed to be in the form of answers?
Oh, I see. I don't even understand.
Oh, because it's like opposite day, but because of the rules. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we're looking
So when I
for.
say I am Luke, it's more like who is Luke?
Who
we
is
want
Luke?
that.
Yes,
we
yeah.
want who is Luke, not I am Luke.
Who is Luke?
Who is Luke?
Well, no, not. That's not.
Who is Luke?
We're not asking for you to say that right now. We're saying that the form of the question or the form of the answer should be in a question.
Well, no,
that-
he's
is this
just
like a
saying
show?
I am Luke.
Pat, we
Is
love
this
your
like a-
initiative and we love your passion. We're gonna give you the board, okay? Luke's gonna keep the points, but we'll give you the board, okay? So Pat,
Very cool.
no, hold on, Pat. You see this?
Yep.
Pick one of the categories and an amount, and we'll take it from there, and we'll just take it step by step.
Can I have? Sure. Yeah. Can I have Luke, please?
No. Now see, this is interesting because Luke's name is also there in text on a screen, but we're looking at
name's on
these
the
words
board?
on this screen here. These
beep, beep, beep.
words. Yes.
Who is Luke?
No. Now, Pat.
This guy's a fucking idiot!
Now hold on. Do you know the number of contestants we've had on here who didn't get it right away? We need to give Pat a break, okay? Now, Pat. Up
Whoa,
here.
Grant's here. What the hell?
My name is Alex Trebek. Who did you think I was for the last 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes?
Whoa, Grant's here. What the hell? Yo, welcome back
Who
to
is
the
Grant?
show, man.
What's up,
He
Luke?
was a former resident. He's a former member, but then in his words, he moved on to greener pastures.
Yeah, I died and I'm back. And to be alive is to be on Twitch, I suppose, is the order of the day. Pat.
Alex, may I have worst for a few?
Yes! Oh my god, yes! Yes, you can. Worst for a few. Worst producer tag.
Yes. What is? Beep, 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 beep. This is DJ Incest. Beep, 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 beep.
That's correct. That's correct. DJ Incest out of Atlanta. He's not being asked to appear nearly as frequently as he was at the outset of his career when he was just a SoundCloud producer. Pat, you still have the board.
Can we do spookiest for the next level up?
Spookiest for a bunch.
A bunch,
This
thank you, yes.
is the spookiest thing to discover when you revisit your MySpace page.
Bing Bing. What is an image of your own death yet to occur?
Ooh, interesting. Let me check in with the producers. That is correct. We would have also accepted the theme from Cheers, just sort of playing on a loop because you want to establish to your friend group that you're kind of an old soul. You're a little different from the other kids. Chris, you have the board.
Let me see the categories again, please, Alex. What is saddest for some?
Saddest for some. This is the saddest title card in a documentary.
What is refuse to participate out of a sense of their own safety?
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. It would be disappointing, but it's not the saddest title card, unfortunately. Anyone like to buzz in?
Beep, beep, beep. What is, and there hasn't been anything in the documentary like this tone up until then. It just says, like, Luke Taylor, dash, dumb fucker. Just out of the blue.
In a documentary, like what kind of subject are we talking about where this would
Like,
pop
it's a
in?
documentary. I mean, let's move it away from me. Let's say it's a documentary about the exciting world of veterinary clinics in war zones. Right?
And
And it's always normal. It's just been soldiers and citizens. I mean, hell, maybe they even interviewed a dog. And then it just says Luke Taylor, a dumb fucker.
Any particular font we're working with on this title card?
I don't like to think that a dumb fucker would get special font. So let's go whatever the awesome graphic designers on the Post team came up with.
That is correct. We would have also accepted directed by Michael Less. You have the board, Luke.
Let me get potpourri for some.
Potpourri. What a cat says when he's in a big bowl. The next supplement being shilled by alt-right grifters does this.
What is the limitless pill, but for holding your bathroom for a really long time?
That's correct.
Beep, beep, beep.
That's correct, and that applies to both piss and shit. All right. Do we? So hold on a second. Now I'll admit, it's
How
been a
does
minute
beeping-
since I've hosted the show. Are we letting everybody answer?
I mean,
No, but like, whatever.
Okay, you know what? I'll let the next Trebek figure that one out.
I would say whenever you're on.
Get in there, Nutribag. Pat, what do you want to?
Maybe I'll be
what
a
do you
little
want to
bit
say?
different,
Pat?
you know?
It's the pills that make you gay, but in the way that some of those conservative grifter guys are gay, where it's like they don't seem to like it very much.
But they are openly gay.
Yeah, like Milo.
Yeah. He's like, God damn. If only I wasn't.
Damn it.
Fuck.
They're calling it the painful gay. That's right. Congratulations, Pat. You have control of the board now.
Oh.
Go to some points.
I'm Mickey Mouse, Trebek. Let's go ahead and look at the points, actually. Starting on the right side, Chris with a respectable 8,350. Still in the game, not in the red at all. We got Pat in the middle, the newcomer, with a really rousing 15,300. Very impressive start to their first time playing the game. Luke has 20. Let's go back to the board.
Yeah.
We've got some
And,
sponsors for tonight's show, by the way.
oh, wow.
You wanna see 'em?
Yeah, I have to say ho ho, otherwise this turns into Whitey Duvall very quickly. The sponsors for today. Institutes of Health. It's called a pecker now.
Oh, we just had one come in over the wire.
Oh, we have another sponsor coming in a moment here. We also are sponsored by DJ Incest. Glad he's back.
Yo.
Glad he's backing around. And
Oh, I
Big
thought that was
Honkin'
a-
Pretzels.
I thought that was a quote from DJ Incest. It's called a pecker now. Like, I thought those were the same.
DJ Incest. It's called a pecker now. Yeah, something like that, sure. It's Pat's turn. Pat, go ahead and pick a category and a clue or a amount.
Can we have spookiest for a lot, please?
Spookiest for a lot. This is the spookiest thing you can find at the bottom of your cup of coffee.
Beep, beep, beep.
Pat.
I think some sort of a flavoring like hazelnut or blueberry muffin. Who wants that? Where can I get a coffee flavored coffee? these days. I can't, anywhere you go, it's a double, triple latte mocha frappuccino. No, thank you. Just a normal cup of coffee for me, please.
Is that verbatim the monologue from Loudermilk? It sounds like that scene from Loudermilk. Unfortunately, on multiple levels, you're not correct on that one.
You lose points.
Beep, beep, beep.
And yeah, Pat's now plummeting in the ranks.
Wow.
It's insane how quickly they lost all those points. Luke, you beeped in.
Well, I'd like to just second what Pat said, because this is subjective
Jesus.
Jeopardy, because I'm going down to the Starbucks and I'm saying, tall, grande, venti, what about small, medium, and large? What happened to that? We used to be a country.
So
Thank
you're
you.
bringing it down to how they label their sizes as opposed to
Yeah,
any
they're
of
all
those.
big. How am I supposed a tall? You mean a tall man and he's short? I mean, something's not adding up, folks.
Luke, I'm gonna tell you, you should check out Role Models starring Paul Rudd and Sean
Did
William
they talk
Scott.
about that?
There is
Did
a
that?
joke in that movie that's gonna make you shake profusely and maybe explode. I don't know.
Show.
Bing, bing, bing.
Oh, I heard a bing. Go ahead, Chris.
And while we're at it, what's the deal with all this almond milk, oat milk, nut milk? How are you going to be a grown man drinking nut milk?
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
How you gonna milk an almond, dog?
And that is in the form of a question.
I think it was, yeah. So
Yeah, it was.
I guess we're just gonna have to give it to Chris on that one.
Fine by me. He Brian.
Oh!
Rule threes, baby.
Yup.
I'm coming out there.
It always
I'm coming out there.
it always works.
Hold on.
Great job. Oh,
Out there.
great job, Chris, on that one. You have control of the board. I'm changing. I'm molting. I'm disintegrating.
Coming over there.
Anything you've
We're
known about
witnessing a
me
great
is
becoming.
slowly fading into the ether, not to be recognized again.
What's up, Playboys? It's me, Alex Trebek, and I'm here to keep doing the game. It looks like Chris got some points, and Luke also got some points, even though all three contestants did seem to basically say the same thing. But Chris said it most recently, which means he controls the board. So let's go ahead and have a look at that board. Where are you taking us, Chris?
Let's crack off a new category. Let's go best for a few.
Let's crack off. Best for a few. This is the best way to leave in the middle of a bad date.
What is kind of turn into a vapor and kind of just fade into the atmosphere?
Turn into vaping and fade into the atmosphere. A really interesting answer. Unfortunately, not the one we were looking for. Correction. That is the answer we were looking for. Congratulations,
Took you
Chris.
for a ride there.
That's correct. You're going to get some points. You now have 9,350 points, and you retain control of the board. Let's have another look at that board. Where are you going to take us
look,
next?
Boys, I feel like I'm kind of dominating here. What categories would you guys like? What do you feel is your strongest?
Oh, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I always like sexiest because I like to kind of, that's just the kind of side of life I like to walk on.
Okay, let's dive right in. Sexiest for a lot.
The horny category, let's have a look. It's sexiest for a lot. This is the sexiest name for a boat. Boats, famously one of the only vehicles that traditionally has a name, but this name is the sexiest. Chris, you remain in control of the board, so you'll get the first crack at it.
What is that classic boat we all know and love, the Lady Ghislaine?
Ah, yes. Now that is a name associated with sex. Unfortunately, not the type of sex we're looking for, and so Chris, I can't give you points
Beep,
for
beep,
that. But I can throw it over to Pat, who's beeping in. Pat, what's your question?
What is Linda's slender foot?
Well, I'm certainly turned on. Pat, we're going to give you some points for that. Congratulations. Hopefully this will get you out of the red, where it remains to be seen. You're currently at negative 4,000, but it looks like your points are rising. And look at that. You're just... Oh!
Wow.
Oh!
Wow.
Just 10 points away from getting back to the equatorial amount of points, and Luke has somehow managed to lose a
why?
bunch of points.
Oh, but you didn't even hear
Despite-
mine. It was going to be Mr. Dick Tugger boat.
I guess the precogs in the production office saw you answering in that way and determined that your points would be negative anyway.
Okay.
So, Pat, you control the board now. Where are we going next?
Let's go sexiest for a few, please, Alex.
We're going sexiest for a few. Back to the horny category. And what better way to show something sexy than with an image clue? Yes, as a reminder to our viewers at home, viewers like Jack Stephanopoulos or whatever, you can submit your own images for us to use on the show in the Everything Now Show Discord. So if you haven't already, join the Everything Now Show Discord, submit an image. You might see yours used as a clue, like this. Yes. Famous pop star Billie Eilish, but what is the clue? What is the question? Let's see our guests.
Do I have to beep in if it's like my prompt, or do I forget how Jeopardy
whatever,
works.
man. It's not like really a big deal.
Okay. What is Paul the Giant White if he was your sophomore year college RA?
I love that answer. I want to hear from both of our other contestants before we make the call on which one's. I hear Luke beaming in.
What is your underclassman sitting in the library at a renowned liberal arts college, and he gives you that look?
That's also a compelling answer, but we're gonna need to hear from Chris as well on this before we can assign some points.
Who is Johnny Gentle's poet laureate?
Extremely strong answers all across the board. I want to give points to all three contestants for that. All three contestants are getting points for that. Since Pat was the one who triggered the clue, we'll keep Pat with control of the board, and we're going to turn Pat's score yellow at some point because he is in the positive now. And Luke is in the negative, but he has yellow points.
But everything's opposite, so I'm actually winning, right?
Could my points be green or purple, maybe? Just to keep it fun?
Yeah, we're going to make Chris's points green or purple. And then in a minute, there we go. Chris has...
Can I be teal?
Really appreciate it.
Can I be teal while we're on it?
No.
Okay.
We're gonna go back to the board now, and Pat, you're gonna be controlling it. So let's have a look.
Stay sexy, please.
Let's look at that board.
Sorry, too busy looking at the color spectrum.
Okay. Our producer is enraptured by the colors that you can choose for the fonts. But let's head on over to that board.
Did you know that green and orange make brown?
Yeah, man.
Did you know that?
Okay, so now
brown if you mix them.
Luke's score is kind of like poop color. All right. And here's the clue, I guess. This is the sexiest candy. Pat, you control the board.
What is a lollipop, depending on who's eating it?
And in this case, who is eating it, Pat?
Like, really, hopefully not a kid.
Right, sure. We could agree on that, but I do want to hear from Luke.
Candy, a lot of them do.
Bing.
I want to go to Luke, and then I want to go to Chris.
What are Rolos?
Okay. Do you want to expound on that, Luke, or does that answer speak for itself?
I mean, can you imagine Rolos? Do you remember what they look like?
Yeah,
Alex?
they're like kind of like little round, kind of look like what I imagine like a deer's poop would look like.
Yeah, or the damn end of a titty.
Oh, hang on, that is a good point.
Interesting.
All right, everyone Google Rolos.
Everyone
right
Google
now.
Rolos. And Chris, let's throw it to you to hear your response to this, the sexiest candy.
What is now? Everybody says the green M&M, but that is overplayed, and frankly, at this point, meme level. True sophisticates know it is the brown M&M.
Yes.
Smart and sexy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The brown M&M.
Should've thought of that.
That's what they used to call me in high school. Yes, Chris, congratulations.
You have something to say about that, Alex?
Correction.
Why?
Correction, they did not actually call me that.
Yeah.
Turns out they
okay.
did not call me that. But, Chris, you are still correct, which means you're getting some points, and you are getting control of the board. Congratulations. You have pink 11,000 and something points. And tell us where we're going next.
Potpourri for a few?
Potpourri for a few. I appreciate you asking in the form of a question. This is, I guess it's another sexy question.
Why would they put that in there?
Don't know why that's in potpourri, but nevertheless, this is the sexiest animal. Yes, squirrel, dolphin, and snake. These are all types of them, but one animal is the one you want to have sex with the most. Chris, the floor is yours.
I'm gonna go with the blue tufted fucker.
Yes. The blue tufted fucker. This is a type of course.
I'm gonna go with fish.
Yep. Yes, the fish known for its beautiful blue tufts. Unfortunately, that is not the answer we were looking for, although this is an animal I'm sure many people at home would like to fuck. Luke, Pat.
Beep, beep, beep.
I hear Luke.
You know when you see a bulldog or like a pit bull sometimes, and it's a girl one, and you can see all its nipples on the bottom, and you think to yourself, but I can't always see the nipples of a dog, but this one I can really see them. That's my answer.
Thank you for asking in the form of a question. Do you know when you see a pit bull?
Yeah, it's Jeopardy, right?
That is correct. That is correct.
No, awesome.
Do you know when you see a pit bull with nipples or whatever? Congratulations, Luke. You've worked your way out of the negative. You now have 10 points, and not only that, you also have control of the board.
Well,
and
thank you so much,
production.
Alex.
Hold on 1 second, Luke. Production, do we have any other
problem.
sponsors that we need to look at?
Bet your ass we do.
All right, we're gonna prep those, but we'll go to Luke first. Luke, what is the category that you would like?
Let's go with best for a bunch.
Best for a brunch. Let's have a look. This is the best way to impress your in-laws. Mommy and daddy from the other side of the aisle. How are you impressing them?
Show them your YouTube short content, your YouTube shorts that you
Didn't
put
answer
out.
in the form of a question. Did not answer in the form of the question,
fuck.
Luke. That is wrong.
Fuck.
And you will be losing over 10,000 points for that.
Yeah,
You are
that
now
makes sense.
you're at negative
makes sense.
19,000 points. Pat, Chris.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yes, Chris.
That was Pat. What is
Yes,
Pat?
Pat.
What was Pat?
What is show them Luke's YouTube shorts?
That is correct. That is correct.
Because he
You're
answered
going
for my
over.
question.
You're going over to meet your girlfriend's parents. You break out the Luke Man shorts. You say, this is something called chat havers. He did this for a
Yeah.
while, like 5 months ago.
And then he got bored.
Yeah, the concept
Too
was
hard
pretty
to
much
book.
that they just talked to each other.
Yep. You say, this is Wyatt
Whoa,
Fair.
there was more
He's-
to it than that.
He's like a friend. They're kind of just talking about stuff.
Here's a clip of him talking to a child. Don't worry, the
Yep.
child is safe.
That's right. He has permission to record this child's voice.
People like the whatever.
Pat, you've got control of the board. Luke, you're still losing points somehow.
I
You're-
did this as like a favor to you guys. You asked in the Discord, like, can anyone please, whatever.
All right, we're gonna give you some points for helping us. Thank you to everybody who's subscribing. Hey, production, are we prepared to look at tonight's sponsors? All right, we've got some more sponsors. Thank you to everybody who's subscribing. We've absolutely shattered our sub goal. So at some point we're gonna do ads for these sponsors. That's not what we were looking for. Oh, it's on the big stream deck. You have to go
Cook
back.
corn with
Yeah,
nut
this
butter.
is fucked.
So
Sorry.
normal. That was such a normal clue.
The best way to cook corn without butter.
That would have been good. Oh, and just as a okay, so here's today's sponsors. Did you
Whoa.
catch those? Pretty good. Thank you to all those guys. We've got Big Hunkin' Pretzels. Of course, the committee to re-elect Lori Lightfoot.
Yes, please.
Yes, let's get her
I've
back
already maxed
in,
out. Yes.
the mayor's office in
Let's get her
Chicago.
back.
Infinite Jester DMT. Speak on That Productions. Clegg Fuckers Room Temp Tires and Lube.
Ooh.
Really looking forward to seeing that advertisement later. And then the new Bean Boozle. Oops. All stinky.
That's stinky.
They got all the stinky ones. But just as a reminder, folks, if you want to add your own sponsor to tonight's show, go ahead and subscribe and tell us what you want. And at some point, we're going to do some improvised advertisements for a handful of those sponsors, so stay tuned for that. Also, you can submit your own clues. If you pay $5, we'll forget about the board. We'll just say whatever the fuck you want us to say, so consider that. All right. I think it was Pat who answered, yep, this is what it could look like. This is what it could look like if you pay us $5.
Bye. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he
Hey,
is again,
hello,
the boy.
You don't usually see a bald
Hello.
guy need that much.
Hello,
oh,
it's me,
shit.
post-apocalyptic Trebek. My home world has been ravaged by a nuclear apocalypse, but I'm here. Are we on an image clue? Is that what's happening?
I think it's Pat controlling the board is where we left it.
I think we want hey, post-apocalyptic axe. Can we get saddest for a bunch?
Saddest for a bunch. Let's take a look. This is the saddest flyer on a telephone pole.
Beep, beep, beep. Or,
Yes?
Oh. Loser kid needs a friend, and then just the thing with all the phone numbers.
Is there a picture of the child on the poster?
I think if there was not, there wouldn't be many takers of the little pieces of phone number, would there, Alex?
Okay,
That's
let's
kind of the whole thing.
bookmark that one. Let's
Okay.
bookmark
Beep, beep.
that one, and we'll head up to the next person who buzzes in.
Beep beep beep.
Yes, Pat?
Just a sign that says it would be nice to have a dog.
So it's occurring to me that neither of you answered in the form of a question. So while those are two very good answers, I don't think we can give it to either of you.
Oh, no.
Fair.
Here we go, Chris.
Bing, bing.
Yes.
What is... I don't have any ask or anything to sell or give. I just am looking for something to do right now.
Any phone number on there? Any way of contacting
No
them?
further information.
They forgot to put it on there?
That was the activity.
No, I mean, that wasn't the point of the project.
Got it. Okay, that's correct. Yep, you got the points. And it's your board as
Okay,
well.
Great. Wow. Can I see the board again, please, post-apocalyptic Alex? And what's the guzzling situation where you're coming from?
Oh, we're running low on guzzling. We have to fight tooth and nail to procure the guzzling. The entire lower half of my body is comprised of nuts and bolts that have been stapled and taped together so as to form an approximation of human legs for the sake of traveling to and from the various oases within the desert where I live.
Sad to hear that, Alex. Let me see the board again, then.
Yes. Let's take a look at the board.
Let's go for worst for some, please.
Worst for some. An image clue.
Keep hitting these.
Let's see what we have in store. If you get this right, you'll ride eternal through Valhalla, as they say.
People can submit these images on Discord.
People can submit these images on Discord, is what I'm hearing on the streets, which in my world, it's sand. And we're waiting for the image clue.
Here it comes.
Yeah, let's hear a little bit more about someone's occupation. Quickly. One of the contestants, talk about your occupation. Yes.
No, this is actually just a comment for Pat. Pat, do you mind making sure Fortnite is updated so when we play after, we don't have to wait for you to update it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
I can do
thanks.
that.
Awesome.
Beep beep beep.
Beep, beep, beep. Yes, Pat?
I don't have a job anymore.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Here's an image clue. Image clue. This is the answer. Pat, you have the board. It's your. Take a crack at it, Pat.
Oh, yeah. What is just the most epic meme I've ever seen?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Bing, bing.
Yes, Chris.
What is a traditional German funeral rite?
That is correct. Very good. Yes. In fact, moments after this photo is taken, they light the body ablaze, and it creates a sort of a fondue situation where the chocolate is nice and steamed.
This is where we get the molten cake from.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, we have a lava cake.
Yeah. Back to the board, please, Alex. Oh, where'd you go? Oh my God. We have lost the show's driver.
Whoa, it's
there we go.
me, Cool Trebek. My hair is brown. Hey, all right. Hey, Chris, I heard you got control of this here this here board here. Why don't you tell us where you want to go next?
Thank you, Cool Trebek. Let's go sexiest for a bunch.
Sexiest for a bunch. Huh. How about oh, here it is. This is the saddest. Wait, this is
We
wrong.
did that one, Alex.
That's not sexy. Oh. Looks like I gotta go have. Speaking of sexiest, looks like I gotta go have sex pretty soon. As soon as another guy comes to replace me, and someone paid $5, which means we're gonna do that instead. We're gonna do that one. So here's the answer. What's the question?
Beep, beep, beep.
Yes.
What is yeah?
I can't read the type. Can somebody read that out for me? I can't read. Does anyone have tape for my glasses?
This is what, Nerdy Trebek?
This is Nerdy Trebek, yeah.
You can't see.
It's me, Nerdy Trebek. I'm having a hard time seeing. Correction. What is that? Is that correction or what is that?
That's correct.
Selection?
Oh, it was just a sound.
It's a sound. Okay, Pat, you got the points.
I don't fucking like this guy.
Yeah.
Pat, you got the
Fucking
points.
asshole.
Okay.
Pat, it's your board. Take a look.
What is sexiest for a shitload, please? Or is that left? Is that a still? Yeah. Sexiest for a shitload, please.
I'm gonna assume that
Alex?
one's still on the board. Isn't Seni
Come on, bro. The font is huge.
it's about the. It's not about the size. The smaller it is, the easier it is for me to read.
Get this guy out of here.
Bring back the
What?
cool guy.
Hold on, I'm gonna donate bits. I'm sick of this. I don't know how to do it.
It
Oh, he's
happened
gone.
already.
Oh, great.
There's no
Oh,
need
sorry.
to do that.
Oh!
He's been replaced. Boy, Australian Trebek, that's right, baby.
Yes, dude.
Alex,
yes,
that's right. It's
queen.
Alex, that's right. All
Alex.
right. Who's got the board? I don't remember where we are. I was doing the teleprompter, and we did the viewer
Beep, beep, beep.
submitted thing, and then it was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, but now we're
Be
on
the
this.
sexiest ride of the carnival.
And Luke just
Yeah,
buzzed
beep.
in. Luke, go ahead.
Oh shit! Gotta be the damn throwing the rings on the rubber duckies.
Gonna be the damn throwing the rings at the rubber duckies. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that's incorrect, mate. We're gonna have to take some points from you. Sorry to say
Beep,
that.
beep.
And I believe there was a pet beep.
Yeah. What is that one where it's the room spins and you're pressed against the wall really hard, but the person next to you's hand kind of whips up and it's resting across your throat for a while, and you're like, huh?
The Gravitron is what you're referring to. That is correct. That is a ride, and that was a question, and that is truly the sexiest experience one could have at the carnival. So congratulations to Pat. Let's make sure to give him some points. That's good.
Whoa! I keep going down.
Luke, pal, you're gonna come back. I know it. But in the meantime, you don't have the board. It's not gonna happen now. Pat, go ahead. Tell us where to go. Tell me when to
Let's
go.
go.
Tell me when to go.
Tell me when to go.
Tell me when to go.
Jesus Christ, had dreads. So shake them. Let's do best for some, please.
They're gonna do best for some. This is the best. Wow, I'm going into Southern Charm real quick. This is the best way to go viral. This is the best way to go viral, mate.
Ding, ding, ding.
You got Luke.
Karen moment, but you got it wrong. You got it wrong. You thought you Karen moment, but you fucked up. You were bad. They're good.
Oh, so like the Karen's actually in the right in the situation.
Yeah. But
And
you
so-
didn't read it right.
And so the content filmer in this regard is like an unreliable narrator. That's
Yes.
very, very interesting.
Yes.
I'm going to have to use my powers as Alex Trebek to hear the other two answers, and I'll decide after that. So, Pat and Chris, do you have any answers?
Bing, bing, bing. What is the dang COVID-19 pandemic virus? Get the facts.
Yes.
An answer so
Beep,
good
beep,
I forgot
beep.
what the question was. So good.
How to go viral.
How to go viral. And that's got layers to it, mate.
That's
Pat,
good. Yeah.
I got a single layer to it.
It's got.
What is something involving leggings and an airplane? Somebody
Yeah.
getting on an airplane.
All great answers. I feel like Pat and Luke could have collaborated on their answers. They've got a kind of continuity there of sorts. Because who would expect the lady in the
And she shouldn't
leggings to be in the
leggings that
ride?
look like that in public.
Yeah,
Because
right.
you can see her whole ass, or I guess I'm confused.
Look, women
What's
are
wrong with
beautiful.
I
the
guess you
leggings?
can see it.
All leggings of all kinds are beautiful. All right.
Thank you for saying
Bing
that,
Bing
Alex.
and what is maybe there's also a misbehaved dog that is being forced into a public space also.
Yeah. Okay. Chris gets the point.
Can we all just split the points on this one?
No, I wanted that to be collaborative. I think it should
Yeah.
go all around.
I feel
We all
like we
worked really
found
hard
it.
on
Let's go ahead and give some points. A little smattering across the board.
None
all
for
the
me, though, I
people.
guess.
No,
You're
yeah.
gonna get some, Luke. Here you go.
Yeah,
Alright,
see, he's
alright.
making his
Just-
way
oh,
there we
back.
go.
First
Okay.
two go up, and thanks.
It's like Hades Town. Just don't turn around to look at the love of your life, because you might
Haven't
Kill-
seen it.
kill her. Anyway,
I never really got that.
Yeah, it's kind of a logic hole there.
It's like a riddle. It's kind of
Yeah.
a riddle.
I know. I posited that to my friends at Cinema Sins, and they they started rubbing their hands together. It was very weird. Okay, it's like Hades Town, bro. That's just mythology. Let's ban that person for about a month. Let's ban them for a while. Thank you. And great, Chris. I liked your answer, so you can get the board this time.
Potpourri for a few. Got to clear out the last remaining fuse.
Potpourri would be crazy if we did Pope-ary. Like if it was normal Jeopardy, they would probably do Pope-ary because the Pope died. This is some bullshit pitch for the
Why
next
didn't you do
A24 movie.
Bing, bing, bing. Let's stick with the.
Hold on, I need a reset there. That was beautiful timing. Who beeped in first?
Chris
I'll
did, I
just go
believe.
with
I think
it.
it's a Chris.
We'll keep with the Pope theme. It's the Pope. What is the Pope? But he fucks, but not as good as the young Pope.
That's right. He's kind of like sexually incompetent Pope. Maybe he has some feelings about what he's owed in this life. And he's white. Sure, why not? Fuck it, sure, why not?
The white Pope.
Could you believe it?
Yeah, I'm
What
gonna
if
send.
there was a white Pope?
What if? Finally! Congratulations, Chris, you got points for that. I'm gonna send that idea to my cousin, Andrew Dominic, who made the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. Okay, back on the grind.
Soundtrack by Warren Ellis of Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds collaborator fame.
That's right. He's quite the visual artist, and he likes to share that gift with beautiful cerebral musicians like Nick Cave and his Bad
Cinematography
Seeds.
by Daniel Ryan.
That's right, mate. Are you an Aussie yourself, or are you just a star fucker?
No, I just wanted to feel like I knew about movies.
No,
for
you
a
do.
moment.
You do, mate. I know you do, all right? Look, we gotta keep moving on here. Chris, you got the last question right. You get to pick the next category.
Let's go sexiest for a bunch. Clearing off another category.
Sexiest for a bunch. And also thank you, Mitch, for referencing Roger Dodger, the film that gave us a young Jesse Eisenberg's first performance. It's an
Dodger,
image
Dodger.
clue! That's right, these images we're using on the show are given in by the... There's a bit of a roller coaster. The drop's coming! Oh no! Who knows what he's gonna say next and with what intonation? Please go away. Okay.
All right, so what we got here?
Pass.
You'd like
I
to
turned off
pass.
my camera
You'd
for this
fully
one.
like to not even guess at that, right?
Pass.
Pass, all right. So, who would like to buzz in next then?
I will not be buzzing in if this Alex Trebek is Irish.
Well, I suppose guilty as charged, right? It's me, Irish Trebek.
Yeah, no
Bing,
thanks.
bing.
All right, Chris, take a
Not gonna
crack
talk
there.
to this guy.
This is a corporate DEI training slide that has just been made illegal by the Trump regime.
That's correct. Yes, absolutely. If you respond to that at all in anything other than to identify exactly what it is on paper, you get fired on the spot.
All
right, Chris, you got the board there.
For your proof. Oh boy, guys, I'm just dominating this game. I feel bad for you. Let's
The
go.
remover.
Worst for a
I
bunch.
just want to point out the remover was something very funny. Alex the trebles.
That's good.
That's pretty good. That's really funny there.
That's clean. Remover, that's clean.
There's absolutely nothing funny about that to me personally, but I'll grant that might be funny to someone else. All right, Chris, you got the bard.
All right, let's take a swing. Let's go status for a shitload.
Saddest for a shitload. This is the saddest Patreon reward.
Beep, beep, beep.
Who beeped over there? Oh yes, Pat. Let's hear it.
That is Pat. We'll stop. We'll stop doing this?
Counterintuitively, that's actually the most enticing Patreon reward for many a Patreon. So let's see if anyone else would like to buzz in.
Bing, bing.
Bing,
go
Chris.
ahead.
Let's see what you got.
You switch. What is you switch places with us?
That is correct. That is correct. Absolutely. Absolutely. You got to make personalized illustrations for everybody at the $50 tier. Congratulations. Chris, you got the bard.
What is spookiest for a shitload?
Spookiest for a shitload. This is the spookiest message to find in a bottle on the beach.
Is someone using ChatGPT right now to get their answer?
I'm hearing clicking and clacking over there. Is somebody
yes,
using the,
and,
is somebody
I
using the
wanna
thing
note
that justified
there's
the
a-
closure of Polygon right now? Is that what's happening?
There's an open quote at the beginning of this answer, and it's, what is, so you found a bottle at the beach. If you would like to find out what's in the bottle of the beach, this is your guide to find out what's in the bottle at the beach. Opening the bottle, step one. Well, first you want to get the bottle. Step two, and this stuff is just wrong, actually. Now it's just saying a whole bunch of stuff about...
And this,
Yeah,
sorry,
no.
Pat, to be clear, this is now the articles that are being published on Polygon. They're like that.
Yeah. This seems pretty much like what's going on here. So I'm sorry about that. I'll have to stop here.
Hold on, I'm conferring with the producer off screen here. Yes. In a world in which we are soliciting correct or incorrect answers, that would be a correct answer. And it is pinged as a correct answer. Thank you for the correct answer.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
All right, Pat, you got the bard.
Can I have worst for a bunch, please, Irish Alec?
Worst for a bunch. This is the worst popcorn bucket movie tie-in.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yes, Luke.
The popcorn trick. What is the popcorn trick?
Well, it's you put your.
Are you referring to the moment in which
I
you're...
know what it is. I know what it is. I was trying to answer the former question.
All right.
What is the popcorn
Damn, I bet
trick?
you know what
Absolutely. Yeah, just for the folks at home,
sir.
you're referring to the moment in which you stick your member through the bottom of a cutout that you did in the bottom of a popcorn bucket with the hopes that your paramour there in the theatre reaches in and gives you a little bit of a hand job. Is that right?
I don't think Paramore is there, but yes.
Absolutely. All right. Well, let's bookmark
beep,
that
beep.
and let's come back to it. All right. Let's see what else we got here.
Beep beep.
Yes, B. Yes.
You know that thing where like you get a piece of popcorn like stuck in your molar, but like imagine if it was under your foreskin.
Or in the tip, honestly.
That was
Honestly, the tip,
question,
too.
by the way. You said you know that
Yeah,
thing.
it's right. Exactly. No,
Yeah.
I'm not going to challenge that. Pat, you get the points. You get the points, Pat. And it's your board. We would have also accepted the Sophie's Choice popcorn bucket. It's just Meryl Streep's head.
That would be fun. You could do
It's
like
just
two
a top, it's
flavors.
Meryl Streep's head, and you're reaching in the top. All right.
Pat?
Yeah. What? Like if saddest for a lot, please.
Saddest for a lot. This is the saddest greeting card.
Bing, bing, bing.
Beep, beep, beep.
Bing, bing,
Oh, no,
bing. We got
please.
Chris. I heard Chris there at the top.
What is goodbye?
Wow, that's really good. Unfortunately, 2 people in chat beat you to it by a fraction of a second, it looks like. And I'm loath to reward those mouth breathers out there, so I'm going to have to see what else we got out there. Let's see, maybe Pat or Luke, if you'd like to take a swing.
I forgot mine, to be honest.
Oh.
So.
I was gonna
So-
just kind of riff on anything Luke said. So
Okay, I see. Well,
Hold on, I can get something.
yeah, go
What
ahead.
is the girl reading this?
that's correct. We got, yep, that's correct. Very good, very good. All right,
Well,
Luke,
we
you
didn't
got
get
the part.
Pat's riff. Okay, all right.
Oh,
we get,
no,
potpourri
actually, no, hold on. No, you're exactly right, Luke. We don't want to steamroll Pat on his hard day. Pat, why don't you take...
yeah, on this hard day.
Pat, do you want to take a crack at it?
Yeah, what is wifey isn't someone who
Incorrect. Let's
smokes with
go on to
you.
the
Okay.
incorrect. Let's go on.
Let's do potpourri
honestly-
for a lot, Alex.
Potpourri for a lot.
No, we got a viewer submitted one.
We have a viewer submitted clue.
Great. I'm sure this is going to be really funny.
It is.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's why I said it.
This is the worst guest to have on your improv comedy show, streamed on twitch.tv.
Bing, bing, bing.
Bing, bing, bing.
Who is Adolf Hitler?
Who is Adolf Hitler? Oh, if he were still alive, that would be correct. But let's just see what else we got on the board. Anyone else want to take a crack? Pat or
Do you think
Luke?
you would understand yes and as a concept?
That's a good
I think that's
question.
kind of what got him
and?
in a lot of that trouble in the first place. Is
Yeah.
he was yes-anding.
Yes,
Joseph
and
Goebbels,
Poland.
whatever the
Yes,
fuck his
and
face
Russia.
name.
Yes, and
Yes,
the
yes.
Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, absolutely.
Yeah.
I see. Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
and we got to do more experiments on people.
Yes, and Zyklon B. All right, Luke. Let's see. Do you have an answer for
Oh.
us? You have
You know, it'd be kind of funny if it maybe there was a dog here and it barked all the answers, wouldn't it?
That's. We're looking for the worst guest.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be a great guess, would
We're
it?
not looking for the
Oh, that'd
archetypal
be
Everything
funny.
Now Show ringer. We're looking for one of the best guests you could have. Pat, let's see what you got.
Sorry, what was the worst guest?
This is the worst guest
Oh,
you
yeah.
could have on your improv comedy show streamed on twitch.tv.
How about that Margaret Thatcher?
Oh, you got me! You got me right in my heart! A direct hit in my heart! Right in me carpus! Alright, you got the points. You got the
This
points back.
motherfucker says
And you got the
carapace
bard as well.
crazy.
My
Damn.
corpus, like me entire body, top to stern.
We got another viewer submitted one.
We got another viewer submitted one.
Yes.
Lest we forget who runs this fucking show. This is what happens when you do the perfect amount of Kegels.
Oh yeah, bing, 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 bing.
Bing, bing, bing.
The dick really can't get in or out.
So close.
Yes, exactly. It's like a checkpoint between Northern and Southern Ireland. That's exactly right.
Yes!
You're exactly right. Pat, you got the points.
That's good. That's good.
Southern Ireland, yeah, shows what I fucking know. Yeah, exactly. The other part, for fuck's sake, yeah, it's like Korea. Absolutely, yeah. There's a JSA there right on the fucking border. Turns out you can read all of Ulysses and not know jack shit about the actual politics of the Irish people. All right, let's see if we got any. Who's got the board? Did we give points to somebody? There we go. Perfect. Yeah, sub me out.
I think it's Pat, right?
Yeah. Let's do worst for a lot.
Worst for a lot.
Yeah.
This is the worst premise for an escape room.
Bing, bing, bing.
We got a bing from Chris. Oh, Pat. I don't really know.
Pat.
Sorry, I stole Bing from you. I didn't even realize it until now. Okay,
Bada bing.
I'm sorry to mention Hitler again, but I was on Google Maps the other day trying to find the location of the bunker where Hitler killed himself, and I discovered that there is, in fact, an escape room on the same block in Berlin.
No way.
So that.
Do you know the thing about it? I mean,
What
that's
is
not going to
that?
have any regard I mean, that's it. That's correct. The fact that there's an escape
It was just an
room
apartment.
over
I
where.
thought he did it.
Huh?
It was just an apartment.
I thought he did like a
did-
bunker.
No,
if you're
it was in the
bunker-
bunker.
You can't.
I
Yeah,
mean-
so it was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna look
it was
this
in the
up.
city.
Your
It was an
bunker escape
underground
room
bunker
is
in the city.
actually, I'm thinking that's. I think there's something here to this concept. Except at the very end of it, the only way to escape is the revolver in the mouth.
Oh, look at that. Kismet. Interesting.
Yeah, no, that's what got me thinking about it.
Adolf Hitler used a big cowboy revolver.
Shooter.
Yes,
It was like Yosemite Sam when he got
Fire
lifted off the
pizza!
ground.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
his
this
head.
is-
Before
He
he
did the
killed
thing
him,
where he
did
held the
big puff
trigger,
of
just
spit. Yeah. You fanned it. It blew him up so bad he turned into a little pile of ash like in cartoons, and his eyes dropped down one by one on top.
Well, it was like Daffy Duck when he gets his beak blown around, but the little mustache goes to the back of the head.
So his mustache ends up on the nape of his skull? Or?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Got it.
He learned that Ava Braun had actually been Bugs Bunny and drag the whole time.
How could you do this to me? Look, lots of fun to be had with this line of thinking, but I do think we have to go back to the board just in case we get a little too carried away. Anyone here who did it? Who's next? It's Pat.
I think it's me,
Pat,
but
like
I'd like
the
to hand
movie
it to Chris.
starring Wayne. It's Pat.
As reparations, I'd like to hand it back to
receive
Chris for stealing Bing.
from Pat. Yeah. Let's go potpourri for a bunch.
Potpourri for a bunch. I think Hitler was kind of like Revolver Ocelot in the PlayStation 1 game Metal Gear Solid. The Minecraft movie would be a lot better if it included
Bing,
this.
bing, bing. Hitler shooting himself in the face and his tiny mustache going around to the back of his head.
That is absolutely correct.
And then Ava Braun, just as she's finding the cyanide capsule, goes, "Chicken jockey."
Yeah. And then a bunch of 8-year-olds' heads explode.
Yeah. Goebbels is escorted out the bunker because he's going too crazy. Because he's just having too much damn fun.
He throws popcorn in the air.
Goebbels got kicked out the bunker because he threw all his popcorn on the ground. And Ava Braun said chicken jockey.
Meme Shart in the chat said chicken Nazi.
Chicken Nazi!
There we go.
Chicken Nazi.
That's pretty good.
That's good stuff.
There's also there's some great usernames in the chat. Okay, so that's points for the white one. Yes.
I think it was Chris, right?
I'll leave that to the engineer to determine which one's white. In the meantime, that means, I suppose, Chris, well, you get the bard again.
Worst for a shitload.
Worst for a shitload. This is the worst thing to ask your wedding guests to do.
Bing, ding, 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 beep, beep, beep.
An apathetic bing from Pat. Let's go ahead and go to him.
Let's ask him to do another one after the first one.
To do an entire different wedding? Separate from
Yeah,
the one
'cause
that
you
they
already-
just did?
No, because like maybe you had another one, you kind of fucked things up a little bit.
Interesting. I like to hear the other two fellas
Bing,
give their
bing.
answers. Luke!
What is 2 words? Cash bar.
The face is really, yeah, okay. The face really was helping out there. Chris, you have any thoughts on this question/answer?
Why don't we all join in and just get all married together?
Ooh,
Ooh, I like that.
that would be a little rough, yeah. Just because the face he made, I'm gonna give it to the fella on the end, on the left over there, with the biblical name.
Okay.
Congratulations. You're bored. Hey, do any of the
All
guys
right.
on Deadwood talk like this, or do they say more flouncy words and whatnot?
It's pretty close.
All right, cool.
Pretty damn close.
Talking to an expert off screen. Luke, it's your board.
Let me get, I can't see the board. Let's say potpourri for a shitload. That's cool,
Potpourri
man.
for a shitload. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Image.
here it goes.
Boo, 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 boo.
Like my friend Kel Mitchell says, here it goes. It's an image submission one from the discard, and this is it.
What is the damn, pass?
Okay.
Cool.
Real nice to start it and then back out. But you know what? I can relate. All right. I've lost a duel here and there before. I get a little gun shy, as it were. Pat or Chris, does anyone have an idea what this could be?
Beep beep.
Pat!
What was that? What was that place?
What was that place? An existential answer. Feel like I'm in The Return on Showtime. I'm gonna give it to Pat because what is that place? It's where we all came from. So let's go ahead and get back to the bard.
Well, we have another viewer submitted thing.
Gosh, darn it and shuckatash. Go ahead and check out the viewer submitted clue. We're breaking away at the seams here. Really?
I guess you
Sound clue.
make a sound, Trebek.
Okay.
I guess you make a sound and then that's the clue.
I can do that. I guess I'm kind of doing an objective one. Or I could just make a sound and you tell me what it is, I suppose.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
What's a funny sound? It's a noise that elicits an emotional reaction that makes you can't help but laugh.
Everything.
Well, I don't know. I'm just like, is it? I'll do it. It made me laugh in the chat. Chicken jockey!
Yeah!
That is correct,
man.
Luke.
Bing ding.
Chris, go ahead and give it to us.
What is a sound that elicits an emotional reaction?
That is also very true. That is going to be a noise that will haunt many a Gen Zer in the future. Someone
I feel
trying
like,
to.
I thought you were
Alpha.
kind of giving away the answers there as you were talking about it, you know?
I'm sorry, I can't help but pontificate in a way that spoils the exposition. Can't help it.
Damn, now you really sounded like Deadwood. I don't know what the fuck that meant.
I don't know. Shout out Stephen Tobolowski. Who's on the board right now?
I guess it's Chris.
I guess it's Chris. Was there a new Trebek thing that I didn't hear? Someone just said it in the chat. Are they just saying they don't want me on screen anymore?
I guess.
Neil Trebek.
Fair enough.
You gotta pay for that, son.
Can't do it. Can't get that action for free. Chris, which one you want to do of these last three categories?
Clear potpourri for a lot.
And we're gonna clear the category of potpourri. This is the most surprising thing to see jump out of a cake at a bachelor party.
Bing beep.
I heard a sigh. I heard a heavy, heavy sigh.
Well, I know I have something, but it's not funny.
Well, that's okay.
Do you want me to say it?
Nah, hold on. Someone else beeped before you.
right.
I'm gonna give it. Was it Chris? Did you beep or is it Pat?
No, it's Pat.
I think this is Pat's beats.
Let's go to Pat.
What is a Yautja hunter as featured in the Predator series of films and the shoulder gun? I don't know. It's like maybe like shoots. I'm honestly, I'm kind of tired at this point. So
This
if
is
we
the
could wrap it up.
most subjective answer that Subjective Jeopardy has ever seen. Pat, I'm giving you points for it. You're just kind of making it up on the spot. I really respect that. And
What if you had a sort of rust incident on the set of Everything Now Show with the way you're handling that pistol?
well, it's the armorer's damn fault. They should have cleared it before. Yeah. So
That'd be great for our numbers.
that's true. That's true.
First suicide on Twitch. Or
That can't be true. There's
I
gotta
don't
be.
even want to know.
Live stream fails. Streamer shoots himself in the head. All right, we got another viewer stream. Oh wait, this is wrong. Here we go.
Best for a lot, please.
Nah, you gotta do this one.
Well, that's
This
confusing,
is the
but
best. Ooh.
this is the best Trebek.
Beep beep beep. I really didn't like him at first, but I came around. What is Irish Trebek?
Interesting. I'm gonna say that's incorrect. I'm sorry. I saw Sinners and I thought they didn't go hard enough. What's that? Oh.
Get this guy out of here.
Hello, hi, my name's Michael McDonald Trebek from the Doobie Brothers. Michael McDonald. Who's up for the board? It's time for subjective Jeopardy.
Yes.
I love to play subjective Jeopardy.
What a Jeopardy!
Jeopardy! I love to play Jeopardy. Who's got the board?
You do, Alex.
I think it was Pat, but you can just pull,
I'm hearing
Yeah,
from my producers that Pat has the board for this next round.
What is best? May I have a best for a lot, please?
Best for a lot. Image glue. Here comes an image glue for you to answer. What a fool believes won't get you points. It won't get you points on this show. Woo! You got pipes, dude. Here we have an answer, Pat.
Okay.
Let's see what Pat's got up on deck for this.
Now, Alex, I'm pretty sure I know what this one is, but I keep forgetting.
You can't forget or you won't get the points.
What is Star Wars?
That's sort of a component of the answer. Let's see if anybody else wants to take a crack.
What is that green boy can ball?
That's correct. He's dunking over Miami Heat era Shaquille O'Neal, which means he's good. Look, you have the board.
Oh God, I guess I'll do
one
it.
left.
Best for a shitload.
This is the best way to get over your ex.
I thought I would be gone in seconds. I thought they would get rid of me in seconds. Go for it.
Big,
Luke.
big, big.
Yes.
Go ahead.
No, you please.
Okay. Do improv comedy on Twitch 4 nights a week on twitch.tv/EverythingNowShow.
That's great.
Incorrect.
Oh, that's not.
Speaking from personal experience, let's see if there's anybody else.
The first moment of objective Jeopardy tonight.
It's so true what you've just said, Chris. Let's see if you want to take a crack at it. Go ahead.
What is the smooth sounds of Michael McDonald's Greatest Hits Volume 1?
That is so correct. It's correct. I'm part of a genre called yacht rock. I googled me about 30 seconds before I came out here. Now we're doing the next thing that we unlocked from the sub goal today with this show.
Yep.
How many viewers have we lost since I came on stage?
There's still a lot of people.
What a political answer. What a thought. There's still a lot of people. Okay, well, let's go to the next thing then.
Given what's been happening.
Yeah, you're right.
This impression is great because just like the real Michael McDonald, you sing like that and then you talk normal.
Is that true? Is that true about him?
Oh yeah, completely. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Really great.
I actually gained a viewer since you came on, Ray.
Wow, okay. I'll believe it when I see it. And speaking of seeing it, we're about to see some sponsor ads. So we've collected a number of sponsors throughout the show. We're gonna go look at some ads, some bespoke ads made for, now look at all these guys. Look at all these things. Incredible. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do some of those.
Ooh, I love Chris Angel's breakfast, lunch, and pizza. I love that place.
Awesome. Well, let's see what we got. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back.
What's that in his chest?
First round, the Jeopardy round. First round, Jeopardy round. First round, Jeopardy round.
Hello, hi. There's a product I'd like to talk to you about, and though I'm loath to speak at length about products, given that the media environment is basically already fully satiated with product placement and things like that, I do want to talk to you a little bit about something that is near and dear to my heart. It's called Infinite Jest DMT, and what you do is you take it, and basically you have a body high comparable to the experience of going to the footnotes of a book or the endnotes of a book and reading 60 plus pages of an invented filmography of an experimental filmmaker named James Incandenza. There's also another experience you have. It's called Eschaton. Basically, that people have reported this as part of the high. Essentially what happens is you start to play a bespoke tennis-based game that simulates the fallout from nuclear conflict. Just with tennis balls and a bunch of really precocious young kids. There's also a number of math problems that I put at the end of your drug high of your trip. You won't make any sense of it. It's there. We've wasted many pages, much ink, many trees have died so as to give you the experience of your eyes just sort of glossing over pages and pages of math problems there. That's not even really part of the narrative as far as you can tell. I'm sure if you had a degree, you'd maybe be able to make good heads or tails of the thing. But at the end of the day, as long as you get high, as long as you have the experience of just imagining what it would be like to have a brother that's sort of like this weird hunchback creature that seems like completely impossible physiologically, and he walks around, he's a filmmaker, but he's got a camera attached to the top of his head. Doesn't this sound like something you'd want to experience?
Wetzel's gathered in their masses, and Tien is at Black Masses. Karl Strauss, the brewery, That shit's too big for me. Super pretzels got the size. My tummy, well, yes, it smiles. Oh, Lord, yeah! Pizza, pretzels, yeah, well, they're the...
Hi, my name's Clegg Fucker. I'm allowed to say that on TV because it's my legal last name. And what else I'm excited to say on TV legally is that right now we've got a wide selection of room temperature tires and lube. Now, you might be wondering, tires and lube, those don't seem to go together at all. And what does being room temperature have to do with any of that? Here at Clegg Fucker's Room Temp Tires and Lube, our lube is, well, it's room temperature. You're not gonna get hot lube and you're not gonna get cold lube. And the same can be said of our tires. Our tires are perfectly temperaturized to be the temperature of the room. Now, if the room is hot, well, the tires are gonna be hot. And if the room is cold, you can bet our lube is going to be cold to match the room. See, when we say room temperature, we don't mean a specific temperature because rooms are all different kinds of temperatures. A sauna is a hot kind of room. It wouldn't make sense for the lube to be 75 degrees and be called room temperature if it was in a sauna, because sauna is hot. So basically what I'm saying is the store sells lube and tires. That much should be clear from the name. And the guy selling it, me, Clegg Fucker, well, that also should be clear from the name because it's my room temperature tires and lube. And again, the fact that it's tires and lube, it might feel unrelated to each other. It might feel like a non sequitur. Tires go on car, lube go on cock. But at the end of the day, both of these products are a thing that I have too much of. So I need to get rid of them. Don't cut away from me. Do you have really small tires? No. Our tires are big as shit. They're so big. The tires are huge. The lube, it's also really big. And you might be thinking, how can lube be big? Lube is just lube. The amount is big. They come in buckets. It's sort of like industrial lubricant. And it's gonna be room temperature depending on the room that you're in. If you're in an igloo, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be like 40 degrees. It's the temperature of the room. Does that make sense? Do you guys get what I'm saying? Okay, we can be done now. No, it seems like you want to be. The tires are big. The tires are really big. So, if the room is like, let's say, well, if the room is a crematorium, it's gonna be really hot. But that's not really a room.
Well. Yeah, look who came crawling back to the dairy motherland. That's right. We're still innovating on all the different ways that dairy can be used up in Milwaukee. I know you're all running away and trying to figure out how you're gonna get your goods during this tariff crisis. Well, guess what? You ain't getting any of this stuff. You're gonna get to watch from the bottom of our ivory tower. And it's ivory because it's a big string cheese, all right? And the thing is that we're building dairy products that you could only dream of. And you're gonna only get to dream of them because you're not welcome back in under our glass dome. That's right, we put a big dome over in Milwaukee. Now, I'm very excited to tell you all this is kind of like our iPhone alpha moment. I'm Steve Jobs in this regard. So I'm sucking my milk off.
What?
And folks, Curd's rope. That beautiful Wisconsin cheese curd squeak that you know and love. Yeah, well, we're putting that on Nerd's rope. It's a licorice type, elastic, like a gummy-based material. And we're gonna feed that through the cow from the mouth and out the backside. The theory is that the curds will be caught along the way from inside the cow. Now, it's just a theory, but we have billions of dollars behind this endeavor.
To what end? Why?
This is the beginning of a beautiful snack.
First round, the Jeopardy round. First round, Jeopardy round. First round, Jeopardy round.
Oh, I don't even have an earpiece, bro. This is bad.
You gotta get your earpieces so you can hear them.
I need to hear them reacting to my awesome
They're
idea.
laughing. Luke's laughing.
All right.
Is
cool.
Jason Mraz Trebek?
Now,
That's Jason Mraz, Trebek, yeah.
y'all gotta tell me. Do I also look like One Piece Trebek? Because
I think you look
someone said I also kind of look like One Piece right now.
Hell yeah.
Which I
Like
get
a One Piece of some
from the
sort.
little One Piece I've seen.
I've never seen it, but you look like that guy.
I still can't hear a fucking thing. Give me a second.
What'd you do?
I took it off of my body.
Oh, okay. Rocky took his earpiece off so he can't hear you guys.
And I was so confident of like, yeah, I'll take over. I'll be the next.
Here, you can set this one.
Hey, thanks, Dad.
Find it later.
I mean Jack. I mean Jake.
Come on, Jack.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Subjective Jeopardy. I'm Jason Mraz Trebek, and it's time to play
Yeah.
another rousing round
Hey.
of Subjective Jeopardy. That's the name that's on the radio. Yeah, I can't afford a TV, so I'm listening to the game like it's a baseball game. So, I guess I'm gonna give it to Pat to start the board off. Just because he was playing Tekken and he wasn't afraid of telling us that. Who do you main, Pat?
I've been working on Reyna.
And is that
Yeah.
some sort of
Can we
wild
get-
animal or like someone with a wild animal's head?
I'm afraid not, Jason Mraz Trebek. It's a woman.
Okay, that's cool. I was a Hwarang guy. I like
Hwarang,
I like
yeah.
Hwarang.
Like that Taekwondo.
That's really good. I was giving it to you, Luke. Folks, welcome back to Subjective Jeopardy. I think I was too off the deep end with this Alex Trebek variant. I think it's stretching credibility, making it hard for people who are just coming in right now. It's a lot like Jeopardy, but it's subjective. And we're going to go back to the board here. We have these three fantastic performers, contestants. We got Luke, we got Pat, and we got Chris. We love them all. So Pat, I'm going to give you the board, buddy. Go ahead and tell us which category you want and what amount.
Alex, I would love potpourri for a few, please.
Potpourri for a few. This is something a guy named Zane would put in his Hinge profile.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yep.
God before all else.
Oof. He would. That's correct. That's right. Give some points to Luke. Luke, the board's yours.
Now, Roggy,
Yeah,
I
you
know
are
that
singing-
you can play
yeah.
instruments, but you are not playing any discernible notes on that. And I remember because earlier you had a guitar and it sounded pretty good for just random strumming, but now it's. So what happened?
It's just an untunable toy that I bought in Hawaii in like 2010. It's just beyond
Gotcha.
repair.
Gotcha.
In fact, the only thing it's really
Okay.
good at is reminding me of my, my late mother, I guess, huh?
Okay, what? So I wasn't supposed to ask? I mean, what do you want me to say, man? Sorry? Huh, I guess I should have seen that one coming. This
All right,
random
Luke.
fucking piece of trash reminded you of your dead mom. Let's do worst for some.
Works for some!
Oh, fuck.
This is, correct, my mom is still alive. This is the worst thing to say during a job interview.
Bing, beep.
That's a Pat.
What is? That's actually very hard for me to answer because my mother just passed away.
That's correct. Now, if you're in a job interview and you're flailing and you're reaching for something, you can always play that card, folks. So Pat, you get the board again.
Wait, did
Yes,
you just
can
say
we get
hat?
Did I say hat? No, you're just looking at my hat.
No,
and
before you
thought I
said hat,
that.
you went hat. Whatever.
Hat. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Can we get worse for a few, Alex?
Come again.
I got it.
Can we
Thanks.
get worse for a few?
Worst for a few. This is the worst thing to do during an earthquake.
Ding, ding, ding.
Luke.
Journal about your dead mom.
Thank you very much. I didn't hear the first part. What did you say?
Journal.
Journal.
Journal about your you
Also,
should.
that wasn't a question. You didn't use that was in the form of a
Oh,
question. You
shit.
fucking idiot.
I'm gonna go back to eating my ice cream.
And you gotta tell us what flavor you got, bro, and also where it's from.
It's from Handles. It's a Handles Hurricane.
Handles. Those look cool.
Beep beep.
That's a beat from Pat.
Sorry, I'm gonna once again pick up where Luke dropped the ball and say, what is journaling about your mom? Because then if somebody sees that journal, it'll look like your hands were shaking and maybe you're crying like a pussy.
That is correct. Down to the
Wouldn't that
specific.
be a good? That'd be a good thing to do because then you could be like, "It was the earthquake. It was the earthquake. I wasn't sad." You know what I mean?
You think
a
they're
good
gonna believe
point.
there was an earthquake when you were writing it?
I don't know. I mean, that's just. I don't know.
Why is Luke's losing points by the second? I
Yeah, he got the last one wrong.
didn't. Right.
Because of the. Oh, that's my fault. I'm done with my ice cream.
Chris, the board is yours just because. Just because.
Yeah, well, show me the board, please.
You got it.
Let's go best for some.
Something about cum?
Best for some.
Best for some! Now, this, I guess I gotta do the thing if I'm like this guy still. You can change the Trebek anytime you want at home, folks. This is the best way to meet new friends in a new city.
Bing Bing.
Bing Bing.
What is cut a little hole in the bottom of your pocket and fill it with breadcrumbs so you leave a tasty trail of treats behind you everywhere you walk for new prospective friends to follow around and eventually come find you.
Oh my God, that is correct, and also a great idea for a song. Can I have it?
Please be my guest.
Take my pocket crumbs and you'll find my ass, then you're going to be my friend. It's the end of my loneliness. Congratulations, Chris. That was an awesome answer, dude. So now it's back to the board for you.
That sounded sarcastic, right? Awesome answer, dude.
Kind of sounds like, yeah. Well, that's the thing with Jason Mraz Trebek is I don't think he's actually a nice guy. I think it's kind of just like a thing.
Completely a front. Jason
Yeah.
Mraz is like the Ellen of radio music. I don't know.
Let's go saddest for a few.
Saddest for a few. Saddest for a few. This.
It's not
Hey! This is the saddest thing to bring to.
Now you do know it's a train
potluck.
song, right?
Huh?
Yeah, that's yeah.
That's a train
Yeah,
song?
that song is by that song is by Train.
It's a sound alert that you can put a new.
Someone paid to swap the.
You can put it Nutribag. They did?
Pancakes.
Did they really?
Well, they paid.
That's not even him.
They paid 300
Two banana
for
pancakes.
no reason.
They paid. Okay. Sucking banana pancakes, turn the baby boy, the wicked banana pancakes. Isn't that's the one with the monkey in it, right? Okay, got it. Upside down. Please don't make me do this. Let's who
Turn me.
did someone give a funny answer for this one yet or no?
Round and
I feel like I'm
round,
turning into
upside
DPJ a
down,
little
you
bit
turn
suddenly.
me,
I don't know what happened.
Stick to flee. Round and round, you turn me. Bing, bing, bing. The saddest thing to bring
Whose
up
turn
like
is it?
this.
Who's up?
Waters for the table.
Oh, thank God! Put me out of my misery.
Well, hello. It's me, the Alex Trebek from a time of sword and chivalry.
Excellent.
Who's got the board?
Luke just said waters for the table as his saddest thing to bring to a potluck.
Waters for the table, like the round table. I should think not, but an interesting sort of feint into my wheelhouse. Let's see if anyone else has an answer.
I have to help Rocky take the vest off.
My vest is stuck.
Rocky, you'd think you'd know better than to wear something so tight when we only have two people to spare off camera.
I know.
We got it.
Thank you.
Can you engineer, Rocky?
Bing Bing Bing.
I left,
Bing, bing.
I left my
Let's
shirt on stage.
just take a look. Chris, yes, you'd like to take a crack at it?
What is an empty tummy and an open heart?
An empty tummy and an open heart, yes. Much like many of my vassals. Yes, that is the correct answer. Points to Christopher. And Chris, you've got the board as well.
Let's go sexiest for a few.
Sexiest for a few. Yes, this is the saddest thing to bring to a potluck.
Sexiest.
Sexiest thing to bring to a potluck.
There it is.
There it is. This is the sexiest way to answer the phone. I don't know what a phone is, of course, but I've been given the correct answer just by one of my producers just off stage, so I don't need to know personally.
Beep beep.
Yes. Yes.
Hey. Sorry, what is? Hey.
Good save there. You're close to potentially having the correct answer, but let's see who else we have on the docket. Would either Chris or Luke like to take a crack?
Can
we get hold on, Luke,
What is
Luke,
what
could
is
we
the-
get
what
that
is-
in
what
the-
is-
Sorry, Luke, could we get that in the form of a question?
What is?
That's correct! Yes, indeed.
Sorry, Chris.
A moment of silence allows an air of mystery to sort of waft about you, even from afar, even from on the other side, over the magical mystery of the telephone. Luke, you have the board still.
Oh gosh, Alex, I'll take potpourri for a shitload if it's still up there.
Potpourri for a shitload. Should it still be available to him?
I'm like that gambling guy who fucked up Jeopardy and everyone got mad at him because he picked all the crazy stuff. You guys remember that?
I don't quite remember that. Of course, all I can remember is pulling a lady from the lake and a sword from a stone. Convince the chat to gift us some subs. Go.
Sorry, I'm back. Did I disappear or no?
You did. You disappeared for a moment. Yes.
You just had to give us some gift subs. Baby Big, you know, these guys work fucking hard and you just sit on your ass lapping it up. You know, when you watch cable, you're paying YouTube and stuff. You're paying into a service and you get something provided for it. These boys don't ask anything of you. You don't have to, I can't even spend $5 a month. If you can't figure out how to spend $5 a month on something you watch 40 hours a week of, you need to redo your fucking finances, dumbass. Thank you so much for the gift subs.
It's worked. That's exactly right. New media has basically cut the floor out from a number of creative artists. You know, back when cable still existed, carriage fees used to sort of rule the day. People got paid, you know, and now we're seeing ourselves in this terrible sort of desert of payment. And that, thank you, Anonymous, for stepping up to the plate.
I bet you love
get
the carriage
points.
fees.
Yes, dude.
That's of course what I was referring to, you little rapscallion. Yes.
There we go.
The carriage fees.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome, guys.
Very good. Luke, you have the board.
Wonderful. Let's take sexiest for a bunch, Alex.
Sexiest for a bunch. This is the sexiest household item or appliance.
Beep, beep, beep.
Bing.
Yeah,
Pat's
I
got
heard
it.
Pat first.
What is the vacuum with one fewer you?
What?
Think about it.
Oh, he's referring to an item called a vac-cum. I see. Now that's interesting. Would the device procure cum from your body?
It's like a riddle.
Would the
Brother,
item
it'll put it
procure
in, it'll
cum
take
from
it
your
out.
body?
It'll do whatever you want with it, man.
I see. So it could also still clean my floors. And produce
If you
ejaculate.
got a lot of cum on them.
And produce ejaculate. That's very good. I think we'll have to give the points to Pat.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's a close race between Pat and Chris. Let's see who pulls
Shit, I
ahead
gotta
and
fuck
remains
it up.
victorious for the remainder of our little,
God, no.
little game. Pat, you got the board.
Ooh, may I see the board?
Yes, indeed, you may see the board.
Actually, it doesn't matter.
Gaze upon it.
Submitted image, submitted question.
Oh, we've got a submitted question.
A submitted question.
Let's see what it is. It could be any number of things. Any moment now, we'll see a submitted question. The best way to die horribly in 14th century Europe. My milieu.
Grant, you're the only
Did that say
motherfucker that
best or
can pull
worst?
Malayu out of the fucking thin air.
I don't know who Grant is, old boy. Perhaps a
That's
lord in
right.
King Arthur's court?
Bing, Bing. What is being burnt at the stake for heresy during a pre-Reformation religious movement, like maybe a Hussite rebellion?
Oh, that face when you've been burned alive in a Hussite rebellion. Oh, we hate to see it. You hate to see it. When the homies are burnt alive in a Hussite rebellion, you hate to see it. Points to
One of
Christopher.
the worst.
Correction. My face when I'm burnt alive in a Hussite rebellion and awake in a movie studio, a television studio in CBS here in the great city of Los Angeles. The angels, they say,
you're not
used
a
to be on the
Hussite.
side of King
No.
Arthur, don't you know? But now here I am, resurrected.
I don't know, Chris. Are you getting Hussite from this guy, Chris?
I'm seeing real more like early medieval period, you know, maybe like 500, 600s. Immediate post Roman collapse in Angleland. Seeming maybe more like he got wrecked by a Viking raid on his village. Oh, here we go.
Hey, I'm the naughty Trebek.
Oh, shit.
I'm a little rapscallion.
Oh, shit.
Ouch. I'm sick. I need to throw up. That's the answer. But what is the clue?
Beep beep.
Luke, why are you more red than me somehow?
I don't know. Something's wrong with my lighting today. Because I'm getting mad like Hulk. Seriously, guys, I just saw Thunderbolts today. The MCU is back, dude.
That's what's up. As the canonical devil, I support the MCU. Folks, which one of you wants to answer this?
Beep,
Ouch,
beep,
I'm
beep.
sick. I need to throw up.
Yeah. What is the latest Chris Hexith message on
Okay.
Signal?
Okay, yes, dude. Yes,
All right,
that's
got
correct.
him. Got him.
Oh, which one of you is part of Chapo Trap House again? I mean, that shit. You gotta get him
it's
on
true.
there.
That was a meatball for Chris.
Look, I know.
Is it Chris?
I
or
know,
does he have
I
a
know.
different name? Pete? What's his name?
Be
I don't know.
Chris.
I have to watch
I
more
don't
Pod
know.
Save America to figure that out.
Chris Hemsworth?
They're doing
Let's-
video
Hardwick?
images now.
Pat, you've got the
Pete.
board.
Pete.
Which one do you want to do, you little scamp? Or whatever.
I like this.
Jesus Christ.
That's cool. Can I
Dirty
get...
whatever?
Thank you. Can I get spookiest for a few, please?
Yeah. Let's do it. This is the spookiest chain restaurant. You know, like Chili's, etc. But one of these is the spookiest.
Yeah. What is Burger Count Dracula?
What? Dude, no. That's
Ding.
wrong. Sorry. Wrong.
What is Apple Brains?
Okay.
Dude, Apple Booze, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, Apple Booze would have been good. Chris, do you want to do one?
What is the Scream Cake Factory?
Yeah, wow.
Yes.
Wow. Absolutely. Absolutely the Scream Cake Factory. Congratulations, you're
Back in the
approaching
game.
100,000
Back
points. It's kind of
Wow,
you
blowing past 100 past. Wow.
Wow.
It's a close game, folks. Luke with 1,430 points, Pat with 92,230 points, and Chris in the lead right now with 102,250 points. But it's anyone's game. We have 20 minutes remaining. Chris, you control the board. And where do you want to go, you stinky little slimy boy?
Well, thank you, naughty Alex. Can I see the board? Probably one of the spookiest ones. I just don't know what's left.
Yeah, you can see it. Here it is.
Let's go spookiest a lot.
Okay. Spookiest for a lot, and here is the clue. This is the...
Damn it.
Fuck! That's the wrong one. And this is... Shit.
I pressed. Okay.
And here is...
It said spookiest for a lot, right?
Yep. And this is the spookiest... Oh, we did this one already. That's my fault. And here is the clue. This is the spookiest mode of transportation. You know, horse, rollerblade, scooter.
Bing bing. Let's keep it rolling. A boo cycle.
Boo cycle?
That's good.
No!
Ah, not a question either.
Yeah, gotta ask a
Beep,
gotta
beep,
make it a
beep.
question. Oh, Pat!
What is the Transylvania?
Ding, ding, ding.
Luke, you do
Counterpoint.
one.
Brain train.
What is that?
Oh,
It's a train made of brains. That's
Okay.
spooky.
I didn't like any of those. I thought they were all bad,
okay.
so
Beep,
no
beep, beep.
points. Oh, Pat, you want to try again?
beep beep beep.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it.
What is Boober?
Okay, okay, Boober.
There we go.
Boober kind of feels more like
Whoa,
Boober feels more like sexiest to me.
whoa, Mo, like Waymo, but hello.
Okay, we're getting closer. Do we want to keep cooking on this, or just sort of accept that
Yes.
no one really found
Yes,
it?
I want to keep cooking.
Okay, take another swing.
Horse and boogie. Kind of already did that one.
Yeah, no. I think we just
circles
call
back
this
around.
one a mulligan. We say no points on this one. There's plenty more, so we can. Let's have Pat pick another one.
Sure.
You
can we
little
get,
creepy little boy. All right, well that's
Jesus.
probably good on this one.
Can we get spookiest for a shitload, please?
Oh, it's Pete Buttigieg. It's Pete. Wow. Oh, shit.
Hi, it's me, the Alex Trebek that was the campaign manager for Pete Buttigieg. I'm here. I'm ready to go. In a previous job, I sort of made sure Egypt was cool, remained kind of cool for folks here in the U.S. Now, who's got the board?
I think that's me, and I'd love spookiest for as many, please.
And you got
As all-
it, Pat.
As all.
Pat, let's spookiest for whatever he said, a shitload. Image clue. Wow, exciting. Let's take a look.
Oh no.
This is the answer.
Minion pancake is
Guess Morton. Oh
I
no.
hate to see it.
Oh no.
See that.
This is the answer, not unlike a certain mayor. I know.
What? Beep beep.
Beep beep, Pat. Let's take a look. What do you got?
What are the final photos taken in that bunker in Berlin on that fateful night?
Can I get Robert one? What is before and
On the
after
right.
at that bunker?
Now are we? Now are we looking? Are we looking at Hitler or Ava Braun? Who's in the picture? Who took the picture and who's in the picture?
Ava's on the right, Hitler's on the left.
Got it.
That's after she took the cyanide.
Yeah, he
dump,
was-
She goes, "I'm melting." You know.
He was ready
Yeah, the
to get on the
cyanide makes you
plane.
melt.
He was ready to get on the plane to Brazil, right? And I would know based on my last job. Hey, so
Yes.
you got the points. You got the points. That's exactly right. That's declassified photography there. Pat, you got the board.
I would love best for a few, please.
Best for a few. This is the best way to get social media followers.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. No.
Beep beep.
Yes, let's
What is-
let's go to Luke.
Ah, shit. All right. What is make those videos where you're like doing Chris Hansen shit, but it's really fucked up and bad and it's all made up and it's crap?
That is correct. Congrats, Luke. Yes, those clips I see of these big, strong men chasing down pedophiles in Target.
Autistic people
Yeah.
who aren't confirmed pedophiles.
Just
Yeah.
riveting stuff.
Yeah.
The cinema of the people.
Oh, they'll be confirmed
wanna
when
see-
I'm done with them.
I want to see.
It's not real, whatever.
If I don't see a guy on HGH beat up a guy with mental illness, I don't know what to believe anymore.
Right. And just for that political talking point, Luke, it's your turn at the board.
Let's do the worst for a lot.
The worst for a lot. Here we go. Also, I'm the Grand Wizard, Trebek.
Oh, Jesus.
What? What did I do?
Huh.
What did I do? Can't you see the color of my cone? This is the. I'm a wizard. It's like I'm like a normal wizard.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Like,
I'm
Just
like
be
a wizard of
Wizard
Fruity
Trebek.
Loops. I'm like really good making
These
beats.
days, the other type of wizard is getting pretty normalized, as far as I can tell.
Methinks my friend has a good point. Maybe I did this character to make you all think for once.
Bing, bing, bing.
This is the worst talent to perform at the middle school talent show. Chris.
Bing, bing, bing. The grand finale act from The Prestige.
The final trick. Does any of that work without the previous hour 30 minutes? Either way, the answer's correct. Congratulations, Chris. There's a hat and everything swiveling around on the ground.
Yes.
God, what a cool movie. David David Bowie
how they
as
came up with
Tesla.
Yeah,
That's
that's a good bit.
That's the second best Tesla I can think of right now. That's the kind of guy I am. Chris, the board is
Beep, beep.
yours.
I need you to get inside me.
What's left on the board? Saddest for some.
Saddest for some. It's an image clue. These images are submitted by our viewers in our Discord. Yes, that's right. Pretty much every format of the Everything Now show has a game that you can improvise off of an image. You can submit an image that you will actually. And what's the deal with these pictures? They're all stupid memes. They have nothing to do with the improv that's happening. This is the image clue. I don't like looking at this. Is this not AI?
This is something hold on. Wait.
What, you need to go back and look at it again?
No,
I'll let you.
Never mind. I made an animation using this image like 10 years ago.
That's crazy. Luke, I'm willing to throw away all the points. If you can find that video in the next 10 minutes and get it to us so we can put it up on screen, shit, maybe you just won this whole game. But that's incorrect for now. Pat or Chris, you have anything to say about this horrifying image?
Bing bing.
A bing bing to Chris.
Why is this triggering some emotional memories of my own childhood?
That is correct. There's just a lot of weird specifics and nudity happening near the kind of childhood memory that's being concocted and cracked in the image, which is this one. Can we pull the image up again? Yeah, it just feels like an amalgamation of all these weird summers you might have had as a child, where everything is just kind of up for grabs, and we'll break it down 20 years later, with a mental health professional. Chris, go ahead and pick up. Someone got to kill this Trebek. I gotta say, this guy listens to the wrong podcasts, if you know what I mean. My guy thought The Scary of the 61st was 5 stars, but he didn't even see the movie. What? So let's go back to the board, Chris. It's your pick.
Let's
this
go.
This is me desperately trying to keep up with Grant while he's here. Potpourri for what?
Potpourri for a bunch.
Potpourri for a bunch. God damn it! It's an image clue.
For a bunch. Potpourri for a bunch.
Potpourri for a bunch. Think I'm gonna die. Potpourri for a bunch. Potpourri for a bunch. Anyone got anything about that
beep.
scary looking image? I heard a beep beep.
Yeah, what is... I actually kind of... does anybody else kind of want to eat that?
Yeah.
That is correct. Look at the texture on that
Blue
cable. There must be something good in
that.
it. Something yummy. Yes, that's true. Points
Nobody
to
else
Pat.
wants to bite into it?
It is kind of a question.
It is a question, I would say. Does someone have a question for me from the panel? I missed it because I was talking to my producer. All right. I'm done.
What?
Okay.
What do you mean?
Bye.
You're
done.
just done with the show?
What do you mean? We still have 7 minutes.
I'm done. Someone replace me. I'm done.
They have to pay for that.
All right, fine. Go ahead. Pick your next category.
Can I get saddest for a shitload, please?
Something for a shitload.
Saddest for a
these
shitload, please?
earpieces, man. This is the saddest way to celebrate your anniversary. Hold on, I'm just getting started now. Please wait.
Hey, what's up to me? End of the episode, Trebek. Anybody going to Zebulon later? Are we meeting up at Zebulon?
Everyone does it every damn night, I guess. So, sure.
This is the saddest way to celebrate your anniversary. Ding ding ding.
What's is it your doorbell?
Come on, man.
I mean, if it's the end of the episode, you've been here. It's not like you just showed up, right?
Right, but I mean, like, why would you buzz in? Because the episode's over. It must be your doorbell or something.
Oh, I see. Sorry. I understand now. What is alone?
What? Are you?
Saddest way to celebrate your anniversary.
Oh,
what is alone?
Sure. Give him points.
It's like I'm like Cards Against Humanity or some shit.
Have I eaten dinner? No, I'm actually kind of hungry. Taco Bell? What are you thinking?
You know, I never got to go to
Come on, guys. We have 5 more minutes. Come on.
Hey, shut the fuck up!
Let's put on a good show.
Shut the fuck up!
Come on. I know you don't get paid for these anymore, Grant, but some of us make a living.
I never got fucking paid for these! You went
He
full
doesn't-
time after I fucking left!
That's
Everybody's
deserves
making fucking
pay.
bank!
I distinctly remember sending you Venmos for like $84 once a month for at least.
Yeah, and it went into the fucking money pit that was my credit card debt. I didn't fucking get to spend any of that fucking shit.
That's my fucking fault that you don't know how to use a credit card.
Maybe! You gave me one from the business account. Business account? We weren't even a fucking business at that point. Fuck me.
We established the LLC while you were still part of the band, so I don't know. I feel like you kind of have some sort of financial.
I spent more time signing the severance paperwork than I did being on the fucking contract.
Anyway, who's got the board?
I do.
Maybe.
Who's got the board?
Spookiest
Oh, who's got the
robot.
board? Oh, I guess probably everybody in the fucking audience is bored as shit.
Wow, dude. Wow.
Put up the sponsors.
Can he say that?
He should have.
You said that?
Put up the sponsors.
Sexiest for some.
So,
or-
sexiest for some. Let's see what it is.
Oh,
This is sexiest
this is
sport.
the sexiest sport.
Giving head.
Ding,
haha.
ding, ding. Fucking.
Fucking,
having
yeah,
sex
let's give
with one
Luke the
another.
points. Yeah. Good stuff.
Take it seriously.
I am.
Should we like go or something?
Yeah.
You can go when you're. You can go when you're
kinda
ready. I'm not. Hey, no one's got a gun to your head, brother.
Well, the other guy did for a little bit.
That's true.
That is true. That is true. You could just sort of view that as a sort of latent, just sort of ever-present threat if you so choose. I do not
Ding, ding,
personally
ding.
have.
Can I share something? Can I
Yes.
share something? So I got this Zin trash can, right? And I put my Zins in it. Okay. So this is what they don't tell you, because you don't see this part of the Zins. These fuckers are getting mold on them. So I can't put them in there. I have to throw them away.
Moldy Zins?
in there. I think that's just like a decorative mini trash.
Here, come on out.
Sorry, decorative
What?
mini trash can. That
No,
is
it's a Zin
Zin-based.
disposal.
Who are you getting
It's
ready to be?
awful.
I'm Les Claypool.
You look so cool.
Trebek.
Let's go.
Because you're spit. I don't know. I didn't. Does spit make mold? I didn't know.
I thought you were gonna do. Prince Trebek or something, just because of the
Why are
purple.
you using the pitchfork as a guitar? There's literally 2 guitars.
Y'all ever seen someone play electric bass? You see how low that shit is? You see how big that neck is? Fuck you, man!
All right.
Yeah, you guys don't know shit about Les Claypool.
I'm sorry, I didn't know anything
Final
about.
Jeopardy.
I didn't know anything about 14th
Yes.
century Europe.
Here's Final Jeopardy.
I didn't know nothing about One Piece.
Can you play us a little John the Fisherman?
Sure. It's drums for the first 2 minutes, so we're just gonna kind of sit here in silence.
Okay, great.
Skipping ahead. When he
Final
was young,
Jeopardy.
you not find them doing well in
There we
school.
go. Yeah.
His mind was turning to the water. Boom, boom, boom. Always
Boom.
the focus of adolescent ridicule. He has no time for farmers' daughters. Boom, boom, boom. And he'll make the fun, the quick society. Our lonely boy finds peace in fishing. His mother says, John, this is not the way life's supposed to be. Don't you see the light that you'll miss? And he says, when I grow up, I want to be a fisherman. The harvesters of the sea.
Question from viewer Ol Kraken: is this Linkin Park?
I think before my days are
man.
done.
Okay, we got Final Jeopardy.
Let's take a look. This is the coolest thing I can find and show the camera in 30 seconds.
Perfect.
30 seconds on the clock.
You already burned the Zin trash can.
Oh
Luke.
fuck! All right, I got something else.
Actually, I guess. Wait, hold on. Is this...
Luke, let's see your peepo.
God damn.
No spoilers.
I didn't say that shit.
No spoilers. But you have 14 seconds.
You guys are doing it too?
10, 9,
No.
8. No.
Oh.
Oh, I want to tell you
Sorry,
something
I
actually,
think-
Grant.
I think
I was going to
that's
talk about this later. I got to tell you about a friend of mine. Sure was a race for driving. Go so goddamn fast. Never did lead in the checker flag, but it
that's
never ran up
time.
in flag.
All right.
All right, let's see
Here we go.
Let's see what's on the board. Let's see what we got. Luke,
Kingo.
Oh, it's Kingo.
Kingo.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Bingo.
god.
That's really good.
Can you take his shirt off and see what Marvel did to him?
I wish.
The irreversible damage.
Irreversible physiological
The
damage that was
magazine
done
dreams they left him in. If you
to
know
one
what
of
I
our
mean.
most charming, character actors.
Yeah, our foremost.
Yeah.
Wait, you know
Pat-
the thing that he did that they didn't ask him to do that. They like
Really?
They were,
Oh,
yeah, they were
man.
like they did not ask him to get buff for it. If you watch the movie, no one else is really buff. That's just something he did.
It's like when Ryan Gosling wanted to get fat for the Lovely Bones. And he showed up to set, and Guillermo del Toro was like, "What the fuck? Why do you look like this?"
Please don't do this.
Okay, Pat.
Whoa! Whoa!
He's
Rip and
Power
tear.
Ranger.
Wow, it's
That's Doom guy, I think.
That's Doom guy.
Whoa!
What is this officially licensed Bethesda?
Can't make
Doom,
heads
the
or
Dark
tails of what you're
Ages?
saying, brother.
I can hear it a little bit
Replica
talking about
helmet.
proper Bethesda merchandise. Yeah. that's-
Technically over the limit for the gift price that we're allowed to receive and keep as employees of Vox Media, but that's no longer a problem. So I guess I'll just throw it in the trash or something.
You got to steal from the media conglomerate corporations that you work for. On my last couple of days of Paramount, I basically raided a merch closet. It was pretty fantastic. Pat,
that fucking
that's
rules.
awesome.
Chris, take us home.
Chris, what you got?
Well, now mine feels lame. I've got this melodica.
Whoa.
Cool.
Oh, that's sick!
Yeah.
Yo, that is really cool.
That's cool, man.
Ooh, you're
Wait, no. What
Thank
was
you.
that? What was that tune? What were you doing?
That sounded
That
awesome.
was a little 96 tears.
That's a win.
Oh yeah.
Give it to Chris.
Yeah, that's great.
Give me a teardrop.
Yeah.
I can't
One
get
heart.
enough of you, baby.
96 tears.
Different song.
It's Michael McDonald doing 96 tears. Is that anything? Hey, folks.
get over here.
Oh, I'm the guest. I'm out of here.
Oh, wait, that's a good point.
The guests are already out, though. So I can just...
Yeah, I guess
You're on the wrong side. You covered up by
Whatever, dude.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching another exciting and thrilling episode of Everything Now Show. We do this show 5 times a week. That's right, you heard me right. 5 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. They're at 6 p.m. Pacific. Thursdays, we do these special 2-episode slots that run for 3 hours starting at 1 p.m. Pacific. You gotta follow us on Twitch if you haven't yet. You gotta follow us on all the platforms up above if you haven't followed us there yet, including Tumblr. And also make sure to watch those social media links because we're making sketch comedy now at the insistence of our lawyers and our managers. So congratulations to us for doing that. I'm just sorry, I really don't mean that. I'm just kind of saying stuff. What else is there? Oh, we're on Patreon, by the way. Yahoo, we're on Patreon. That's
right.
There's a lot of great things on there. For one, if you want like deals on our merch, if you want some discounts and whatnot, well, you're gonna have to sign up because you get some percentages off. We have a new poster, our first poster actually. Check that out. All of them are going to be signed. You should go ahead and buy that, and you'll get a discount if you join the Patreon. We also have a shirt on there designed by Julie Greiner that we're still popping off on, and we have some more copies of. You have copies of clothes, that's fine. And we have a podcast. We have an exclusive podcast on the Patreon. It's really fun. $7 you get the podcast. $10 you get the video version, which is mostly us pulling up stupid songs on our phones and holding them up to microphones. It's very silly. It's a fun time though.
Hi, Creative Steve. Love you, buddy. Good
Hi,
to see
Creative
ya.
Steve.
Speaking of Creative Steve, and speaking of giving us money, if you're a sicko who wants to give us $90 a month, you will not only get the video podcast and discounts on the merch, you will also get a shout out at the end of every single episode, including this one, which means Sentinel, Creative Steve 69, Caboose 967, New Dark 90, and Rewardian are getting shout outs today. Thank you so much for keeping the lights on here. And speaking of keeping the lights on here, we could not keep the lights on here without incredible guests. Tonight we had 3 amazing contestants for Subjective Jeopardy, so please give it up for Luke and Pat and Chris. Fellas, thanks so much for doing the show. Is there anything you want to promote, anything you want to plug, anything you want to tell the viewers at home? Now's your chance to do it.
I'm not hearing anything.
Oh, wait, their mics aren't on. Hold on. Fuck.
Fuck, man.
Being
Oh, there we go.
silenced.
There we go. I fixed it. Say it again.
Silence.
Shit.
So now we know that was Luke's fault. Go ahead, plugs.
Wow, guys, I'll start because I'm on the top of the column, and I'll tell you, you can find me at twitch.tv/thelukeman. Do a little program called Fortnite Talk Show, where I talk to minors the good way.
It's like Louis Theroux, it's like not too, he's like a journalist. Luke is a journalist, god damn it, okay?
Fortnite is his Palestine.
I'm just desperately trying to save Luke here. Fortnite Talk Show is awesome.
What?
You kidding me? Come on.
What?
There's a website,
Louis Theroux. He's talking about Louis
FortniteTalkshow.com.
Theroux, who just released a special on.
That's right. Yeah, where are we dropping, boys? I can't
Pat,
make the
what do
joke
you have to
outside.
tell the people about?
I have to wait till we're offline to make that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm recently unemployed, so I'm not sure what my next sort of thing will be. But I think the important thing right now is I will be Twitch streaming, so that's going to be my big source of income for a little while here. So let me just do it in character. It's important you get this information. That is
Twitch.tv/Lizzie.
You gotta rip and tear. That pizza suplex, go follow Pat, fantastic streamer. It's so nice seeing him online more often these days, even though it's at the behest of his financial stability. So, win for me, a fan. And of course, rounding out the bottom, the first guy you fight in the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 tower that you selected, it's Chris Wade from Chapo Trap House.
Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for having us on. I'm sorry Will bailed last minute. Thanks to Pat and Luke for stepping in. Subscribe to the podcast or just listen to it or get involved in it. It's good. I like making it. Chapo Trap House.
Sorry.
And then also, while I got you here, I'll shout out something random. I'm helping out with a new music magazine based out of New York that I think is quite good called Antics. Antics magazine. So go to anticsmag.com.
Whoa.
It's actually
That looks
really,
awesome.
yeah, it's actually like really lovely design.
Whoa,
All
hell
sorts of
yeah.
good stuff.
Amazing. Well, internet journalism
I'll plug that.
is collapsing, but print media is still thriving in its own unique niche pockets. Not to diminish the work of people at Antics. Go check that out and listen to Chapo Trap House, so on and so forth. Thanks again, Chris, for being so patient with us and our tech issues
Love it.
and whatnot.
We'd love to do it again.
Of course. We
Always
love
a
that
blast.
also. We love you all. And also follow Libby, too. Libby couldn't have been on the show tonight, but Libby is just the
love Libby.
best. Libby's in the chat also. I enjoy watching her play Elden Ring.
I'm sorry about my weird pseudo-British accent this evening, Libby.
I think
Libby said that your
Irish accent
Scottish
was
accent
shockingly
Irish is good. Yeah.
The Irish
Libby
was
was like,
good.
wait a minute, it's great.
But the
Is it-
English
is
sponsors,
that-
yeah.
Is that Libby Watson?
That's Libby
Yes.
Watson.
That's
Oh, God, that's
Oh,
Libby
hi,
Watson's
Libby.
music.
A friend of Chapo. Thank you. Hi.
There you go.
Glad that you're also part of this.
The world gets smaller. The Venn diagram becomes a circle. I love this little community that we've become a part of.
Yo, make some noise, chat if you're excited for Mario Kart World, because I'm watching gameplay of this and I'm saying this looks fucking good. See ya.
Stop it 1 second! I forgot something! Grant, do you have anything you want to present or plug?
Hopefully the movie that I'm in comes out soon at a festival this year. And I also just finished shooting a short film starring Cameron Farmer, Jamie Loftus,
Yay!
Ben Cummings, Maureen Monahan. Who else? And a few other people that I haven't been able. I can announce
In June, I'm screening my movie that Grant is a voice in and also Luke's a voice in.